Hey y'all, what's up? You are now in tune to TNS Bosses Inc. YouTube channel. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share this page. It is off the chain.
Okay. What's up, guys? Welcome to another TNS Bosses Inc. Back with some good news for the XRP community, crypto class. But like always, we're gonna try to teach you guys something and try to show you guys information that was going on in XRP community, XRP, Ripple, But like always, I got the boss with me. Boss, say what's up to the people.
How you guys doing? Good evening. Welcome to the channel. We appreciate you guys as always. And we just here to give you some information, hot information, boss. Let's get to it, boss.
Yeah, I got some stuff for you guys. I got some stuff for you guys, but let's get into it. I just want to pull this up, boss, because like I said, I put this on the crypto class on the WhatsApp app, and it said, please tell this is not a glitch. And what happened today was Uphold had trading in XRP has been halted. So this happened today. Me personally, boss, like I said, I went on Uphold and bought some XRP just to see if it was true. But I was able to buy some XRP. Maybe it was just temporary. I don't know. But like me and the boss always say, we always tell you guys, it's like, hey, get this stuff off the exchange, because you never know. It can happen at a blink of moment. Like they could just stop everything. Maybe like you say, boss, maybe they could just tell you like, okay, well, you can take your XRP off the exchange, just like Coinbase did. You can't buy no more XRP. So what you think about that, boss?
I mean, Uphold, was one of the only ones that still was selling XRP. So it's rare for something like that to happen. So I don't know what's going on in the background, but like we, you can buy it on there, but you can also go to BitTrue and do the conversion like that if you're advanced in the space. But that's why we always preach, man. Like as soon as you have a chance to take it off the exchange, because honestly, I don't trust no exchange with my XRPs on my XLM. If I can get them off it, then that's what we be doing. So hopefully everything goes back to normal and people, they can go ahead and pass the whole 60-day period that you got to wait, and they could, they'll be able to move it off the exchange. So, but that's why we always say Ledger Nano S is your best friend.
Yeah, that 60-day period is a mother too.
Yeah,
crazy. But let's get into it. This is the news, boss. We had with Judge Nat Byrne, and boss was excited about it. I seen a little twinkle in his eye. He had hope. when he got the message. But XRP community started out to. It says James K. Fallon breaking. Magistrate Judge Nat Byrne denies the SEC attorney-client privileges claim. The predominant purpose of the communication was not to provide legal advice. The document must be produced. So basically what it is that, like the boss is going to explain to you, is that they got to produce these emails, boss. So what you think about that good news you had got?
When I saw that news, boss, like, I didn't get emotional, dude, but it's kind of like, dang, like we're like, thank God for the judges, like they doing the right thing, because, in the midst of all these, corruption going on, it's easy to fall like, whatever, I'm gonna just do me, forget everybody else. But for Nat Byrne, Judge Nat Byrne and Torres to be, sticking to the script and doing the right thing, I commend them for it. And when I heard the news, I was so excited, man, because they have to produce them emails. They can go and try to appeal it to Torres, which they're going to try, which they're going to do. And I know she's going to deny them, and she got to approve so they can go to the second court, the second circuit court, to go and try to appeal it with them. But it's up to Torres to allow them to do that. But I don't think that's going to happen. So their hands are tied. The SEC hands are tied. They backs against the wall. Now it's crunch time. Are you going to produce the emails and put your whole agency at risk? Because a lot of names gonna come up. A lot of corruption is going to be shown in that email, because all them 68 pages can't be redacted. Not even a word could be redacted. So, Ripple will be able to see the whole thing. So are you going to take a chance, take a risk, and, and risk people seeing like the whole corruption? Or are you just going to have, go ahead and settle Desert Clarity, and then life goes on? Because if you don't do that, it's not going to be a good look for you. You can't really go after any other crypto company ever.
And boss, I've seen something with Jamie Hogan saying that they already produced 10 emails to, I think, NetBurn or somebody already. So
I didn't see that news. They
already produced 10 already. So we'll see how that goes, man. But basically, this is a win for Ripple.
That's a major win, boss.
Yeah. So what DAI said, saying that they give them the emails, but before Ripple see them emails, they might settle. So we'll see. Who's nobody knows. Time will tell. You just gotta hold on to your bags, because only person giving up their XRP is Jed McCaleb. That's it. I hope I say this name right, but he's giving up. I think he got like 15 million left, and that's it.
Yeah, and I think by the weekend, I think that his wallet name is Taco Stand. He's supposed to be done with that. But I'm pretty sure, I'm 1,000% sure that he got some type of personal wallet that holds XRP. He's not stupid, man. He one of the founders, so I don't think he's just going to give away all his, sell all his XRPs, knowing that, I don't know, we don't know what price he's selling it at, and we don't know who he's selling it to. It would be nice for the public to know, especially the XRP community. But of course, they never going to disclose that. Mm-hmm. But I'm pretty sure he got some reserve somewhere that we don't know of. But boss, everything is coming to fruition, man. Like it's coming, guys. Just focus, man, and don't stay determined. It's here. I can feel it, man. I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
You see the shirt, boss? We should be in there. You know what I'm saying? I gotta let them know what's going on. Everybody can't get the shirt,
I'm
boss.
Excited. I'm excited.
Okay, what we got? So let's go with John Deaton. Said the federal judge used the word hypocrisy in describing the attacked employee by the SEC. She also commented that the lawyers at the SEC are more motivated by self-interest than a faithful allegations to the law alliance. To the law, and don't accuse me for being unprofessional. I didn't say it. So basically, what did Judge Nutburn say? They just thinking about themselves. They ain't, SEC lawyers are thinking about themselves. They ain't thinking about the law. And it's kind of like she kind of used that word because she probably was upset, boss, because like I said, they just thinking about themselves, trying to cover themselves for what happened. So all of them in trouble. It's just that the judge see like they try to play her for a fool. So and that's was huge too for her to use something like that. So this thing is really going down. I'm just one thing I'm worried about, boss, is like how long is it going to take? Like a week, 2 weeks, a month, and they come constantly preloading this thing because they know how to play the game.
And that's the best thing they could do, and that's the only thing that they've been doing. They knew that they never had a case, but they just kind of delayed. We don't know the reason why. We have an idea of the reason why, but that's all they've been doing, man. And to these judges and to this lawyers, these commissioners, man, you took an oath. You took an oath, man, to do the right thing and to represent people rightfully, man. So for you to get into whatever position that you're in, and for you to to see or to become corrupt, it's kind of sad, and you should be punished for it. In my opinion, you should be punished for it because you have a lot of people. Like I said, we're out here trying to do the right thing. We ain't trying to rob you. We ain't trying to steal nothing from you. We ain't trying to kill you. All we want is a level playing field. If we figure it out and found XRP XLM, then that's on us. You see what I'm saying? We did our research. We took the sacrifice and we made the sacrifice. I'm sorry. And you know what I'm saying? We just been studying day and night for the past 6.5 years. So it is what it is. If I become a multi-billionaire in the ball, it is what it is because we took that chance. It's the same thing on the flip side of that. We could have made the investment in XRP and it could have been worth nothing.
Yep.
See what I'm saying? But if it's going to be worth something that we know it's going to, let it happen, man. But you're so corrupt. These boys are so corrupt. And it's like, I really do hope and pray that this thing could be a movie one of these days, man, because it would be nice for people to see.
Yep. Yeah, like you can tell your grandkids, and you know what happened, man. You stand strong. You know, it's been, I think, 568 days since the lawsuit, boss. You know, so we've been hanging in there for a long time. For a minute, who else gonna hang in there for 560 something days? Hold it on, because we just believe, you know, what we invested in, and we know the more research we do, the more we find. So other news, boss, we got this. Hold on, I'm sorry. So basically, what it is, guys, for this it's looking good for XRP, and the Ripple is looking good for us, and you know, we just hold on, and we, like I said, we in TNS bosses, we're gonna keep updating y'all with information as we get it. You know, you guys subscribe to the channel and like. But Ripple is under every rock, like they always say. But boss also know about this. Just in, the U.S. government newly confirmed top dog of financial regulations, Michael S. Barr, will have a major influence on crypto oversight, and once served as an advisor to Ripple. So basically, what this is, guys, this is pretty huge. Hopefully, he do the right thing, because we thought the same thing with what's your boy name? They call it Lizard Man, Gary Gensler. We thought the same thing with Gary Gensler. So hopefully, this dude oversight over with the using work with the government, and he's be an advisor with Ripple. So hopefully, it works out. Whatever, you know, his job is, what he's going to be doing. When it comes to that, any thoughts on that, boss?
I think it's a great thing, and you know, everybody, we got to give the benefit of a doubt until they prove us wrong. Like Gary, we gave him the benefit of a doubt because when he was at MIT, he was doing the right thing. But as soon as he got into office, like I said, when you got other people that's corrupt and people lining your pocket, it's easy to lose sight of you doing the right thing. So we got to give, you know, him the benefit of a doubt, and it's kind of good to see that somebody that understands, and that was once an advisor for Ripple, to be in a position of authority, because he understands the space. A lot of these people, a lot of these other guys, they don't understand it, and they're so used to doing things the old way. Now this is the new way, and for him to be in that position, I think it's a good thing. It's a great thing for the space.
It kind of, you know, if it is kind of like a perfect time, especially what's going on, and they can get an understanding on the crypto space, how Ripple's operated and how they operate all over the world, you know. But we want to get into that. But talk about all over the world, boss. But we just gonna get to the United States. Well, Watcher Guru, breaking: inflation reaches 9.1%, the highest the U.S. has seen in 40 years. Before we talk about this, the Captain Casey put that on, saying that inflation, you know, is just went up again, and it's about to be another dip in crypto, I believe, and we're gonna talk about that. But inflation done went up to 9%, boss, and then we had this other graph up here showing that the global inflation rate. So you have, boss, you got Spain at 10%, 11%, Brazil, Poland at 15%, you know, but the U.S. party sitting is at 9% with the UK. It's funny how UK and the US is at 9% inflation rate. So guys, like I say, what the boss say, we, you know, inflation going up, you know, we got your houses and everything, you know, you got to invest. That's what we do. We invest in gold, like the boss say, gold, silver, you know, digital assets that got real use case. Because this thing is stuff is going to hit the fan, I believe, right now. What you think about that, boss? Hitting 9%? Because last time I think it was at 7%. Now it jumped.
And they predicted to be at 8.5 or 8.8, but it came out at 9.1, and that's the CPI, Consumer Price Index, meaning that everything is high. You see it yourself: food, gas, rent, and all that stuff is just high. So that means whatever percentage that you're getting at work, that little raise that you're getting is not gonna catch up. It's not gonna equate. You see what I'm saying? So the best thing for people to do when not financial advisors, if you're seeing something like that, like, dang, I ain't getting no raise at work, and this thing is like at 9.1, gas is high and all that stuff. So, okay, let me go ahead and put my money, because when this thing came out, the CPI came out, all it did was just make the dollar like less valuable. You see what I'm saying? Because like whatever dollar that you're spending, you got to spend 20, 30 times more to buy the same gallon of milk that you could have bought for $5 or whatever it was back in the day. You see what I'm saying? So if I'm seeing that, then I'm like, man, I got to start like using my brain. Okay, I got to start taking my dollar and put it as something that's going to be worth something. You see what I'm saying? Or that's going to hold its value. So when that number came out, like it was a surprise, honestly. It wasn't.
And I think last video I was talking about how, you had so many people out of the job, and you know what I'm saying, like, and how do you get people back to work? Because people was depleting their savings account because they wasn't working. And how you get people like over 7 million or 70 million people back to working, having inflation and force them to work because they need money. So, it's a lot of stuff going on, but I got another chart, boss. So I think you've seen it already. We're talking about what $20 would get you. $20 in 1932 versus $20 in 2022. What the $20 can buy you is 482 gallons of gas in 1932, 427 gallons of milk, and 657 dozen eggs, and 2,700 first-class stamps. That was in 1932. Now, boss, $20 in 2022 can get you 3.5 gallons of gas, 5.2 gallons of milk, 5 dozen eggs for $20, and 25 first-class stamp. The Fed used inflation to steal your wealth and keep you working longer for less. That's their words, boss. Thoughts?
It's kind of sad to see, the thing that we're people are going crazy for, they working so hard for, it has no value. You see what I'm saying? Like, so that means to be comfortable now, you probably need to be getting paid at least $150,000 a year or something like that. Because that if you have a job and you getting minimum wage, you need two or three more of the jobs to catch up to this inflation. Because working one job is not going to cut it. Even working two jobs, like if you and your wife or your boyfriend or your girlfriend is working, it can't keep up, man. So it's just crazy. So if I'm seeing that again, guys, you have to go ahead and work, whatever you got to do, go ahead and work. If it's minimum wage or if you're getting paid 60, 70 grand a year, go ahead and do what you got to do. You already know the dollar has no value. So go ahead and invest the money that's going to, go crazy. That's going to triple, quadruple in value, man. Like, I'm not going to hold this thing in the bank and the bank not paying me nothing on it. And then the bank take the money and they go make money on my own money that I'm working hard for. Yeah. It just don't make no sense. It don't add up, man. So we got to start thinking differently.
Yeah, do something with your income tax money. You don't just, you know what I'm saying? Don't go on Carnival Cruise Line and, you know what I'm saying, spend your income tax money. Do something with it, boss. You know what I'm saying? I'll be straight with you. You know what I'm saying? I was with the boss, right? We was back in 2018. You know what I'm saying? Boss and had the beard like he had now. That boy had a whole clean, no bumps or nothing. With the boss was like, I got my income tax money, boy. I throw $2,500 on XRP. Quick.
Yeah, I did that.
You know what I'm saying? Boom. I was like, I couldn't play, man, because I was like, what am I gonna do? So and that's
what I'm saying, boss. People can't look at us today and be like, oh, down these boys lucky. Oh, down these boys. We've been here for a long time, man, and it's not easy to stay focused on the same thing for the past 6-7 years, day and night. Yeah. Every day I wake up, I pray to God, spend time with the family. I'm listening to crypto. Before I go to bed, I'm all day, every day, man, for the past 6-7, you know what I'm saying? Not only that, taking your hard-earned money, and put it in a crypto. You put it at 50 cents, then it dropped to 20 cents. It takes a lot of guts to not even look at the price and to put more money into it. Yeah. That's crazy. Like, why would you put money into something that you bought at 60, 70 cents and it dropped to 15 cents, but you still putting money into it? It just so you do not look at the price. It's all about quantity. The more you have, because we all know what XRP, XLM is about to do.
Yeah.
We see it. We're close. You know what I'm saying? We're very, very, very close, guys. So do not give up, man. It's going to happen. If it don't happen, at least we try. But when it happens, your whole family, generational wealth is going to come your way, man. And more money that you're not going to even know what to do with it.
Yeah. Because at the time, the boss was like, I'm telling you, we just going a little reminiscing a little bit, guys. Sorry for that. But like at the time, when we start looking at XRP, we ain't really know about Ripple like that. We just seen XRP. And I was eating apples and peanut butter like for the year. Like I'll come to work, boss, like, what you eating? Apples and peanut butter, dude. Because I would just put my own XRP at the time. So I just believed, and I wanted to get my quality up, quantity. I want to get all that up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But anyway, I don't want to go into it. But like, let's get into it. I have another chart, guys. This is, as you can see on the screen right here, the top of this is the price of the houses sold for the United States, right, guys? So as you can see, this is Q1 2022 at the top right here, Q1 2022, 420,000. But check this out, guys. On the bottom of your screen, this chart is the margin debt in billions in 2022. So they predicting, or so they say, theories, they saying that you see how this housing market chart on the top and the debt chart on the bottom is looking similar, meaning that, guys, it's a possibility that this housing market is about to crash if it's follow this debt chart in the United States right now. You see, so like me and the boss was saying, some of you guys probably buying houses way at the top, and some of these big time investors is possibly waiting for this big old crash to happen, like back in 2008, when the housing market crashed, because they was giving out loans. I talked to the boss. They was giving out loans to people credit scores and they couldn't afford it. And then the interest rate went up like it is now and it crashed. So guys, if this happened, it's still going to be a big crash in the housing market. And this pattern looks similar. You see? So I'm not, this is just my research. TNS Bosses Inc. This is our research. This is what we do. This is our research. I don't know what would happen, but I see the patterns look similar and I was concerned. So guys, like I say, you have to pay attention. History will repeat itself. Any thoughts on that, boss?
Yeah, slow and steady wins the race, guys. Like, it ain't no rush to be rushing into something that you can't afford. It's okay as long as you have shelter. That's the most important thing. As long as you have a place to sleep when it rains, you don't get rained on. That's all that matters. You don't need to be driving no Benz. You can get a Corolla. It's going to do the same job that the Benz are going to do. You don't need to be showing off for people that don't care about you. Just run your own race. If you know you can't afford it, these banks, that's their job, because money is debt. Okay, that's their job, to go ahead and put you in something that you can't afford. Whether it's a house or a car, that's their job. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you go to a car dealership, they'll run your credit like 20 times because they trying to put you in something. Their job is to sell you. But now it's up to you to know what you can do and what you can't do. These people don't have a gun to your head saying, oh, you need to buy this house, you need to buy this car, or you need to go in the mall and go crazy. Nah, you got to know what you're doing, man. What's best for you? Like, what can you do? Don't look at people on TV, on Real Housewives of Atlanta, Rock and Paris and all that stuff. Nah, man, all that glitter is not gold.
Yeah,
all that glitter is not gold.
Yeah, because boss, these companies like Louis Vuitton, they give these ladies this stuff for free because they can advertise it on their TV show. Because a lot of people well, ladies, watch the show. And when you know what I'm saying, boss, so it's free advertisement. So they get this stuff free just to wear it as a show off, then they want to go buy it. Just because the masses is looking.
That's all it is, man. Like I've never really seen a Rolls Royce commercial because the product speak for itself. If I get one, hey, boss, man, this thing is bomb. He gonna go get one. So it's just word of mouth, and that's the best advertisement. So what I'm trying to say is, man, don't try to keep up. Run your own race because you're gonna get there one day. But don't go crazy. If you can't do it, don't go above and beyond trying to impress this woman and impress this man, and they don't or this friend when they don't care about you, man. Just run your race, and I think the housing market is going to crash. It's going to crash. History always repeat itself. Okay. And all these investors, there goes me, or, somebody, a regular dude trying to get out for $600,000-700,000. You're going to foreclose on that house anyways. And then there goes the investor with a whole bunch of money. When it crashes to 200, they come and get it cash. Nah, we got to be doing what they're doing. Yeah. We got to be doing what they're doing. That's what I would say, boss.
Yeah. That's the research, guys, I did when it came down to that. Who knows? But I'm staying in my seat. We're on a roller coaster ride right now, and I ain't trying to fall off right now. You see, you know what I'm saying? But you made a good point. But I never seen like a Rolls Royce commercial. Never seen that.
You're never going to see it.
I never seen that. That's a good point. Let's get into it. Let's go to the genius. David Schwartz. And he says that balls, even this man who created XRP mentioned $1,000 XRP, but yet people will still run their jaw and talk crazy and hate. And David Schwartz says the current minimum transaction fee is 10 drops. A drop is a millitone of a XRP. So even with no chance of fees, if XRP somehow hits $10,000, the minimum transaction fee would be 10 cents. Jeez, the minimum fee could be voted down to 1 drop. So it can be voted down. This is why these banks need this. This is why these companies need this. You sending $10,000 XRP and you pay 10 cents just to send it? Come on, boss. Do you really need to say more, boss?
Again, money is debt. Okay? Money is created out of thin air. The only thing that's valuable about your money is the paper that it's printed on. I think Jimmy Vallis, he said that.
Yeah.
Okay? So of course these banks they hate this whole crypto thing. They're going to bash it, talking about it's not going to do nothing. Think about it. All these years you've been making money off fees. If I got to transfer money, it's fees. If I got to do it, a lot of banks you got to have a certain amount or they're going to charge you fees. If you go overdraft, that's fee. It's a lot of fees. Okay. There goes this crypto thing that you can take all your money and put it on this ledger. Now you become your own bank. You think these banks really want you doing that?
Ooh, boy, don't do them like that, boss.
No, I'm just saying, you think they really want you doing that? When I just told you their job is to put you in more debt because that's how money is created.
Yeah. I hold.
Like I said, I'm not the smartest guy in the room, but dude, it's common sense. Because it's all about the fees. $10 million, $10,000, only 10 cents. That's nothing. So that means I could transfer $1 million for $1. Or 100,000, I'm sorry, for $1. Versus like trying to transfer 100,000 for, I don't know, whatever, 5,000, whatever fee that they charging. Their job is to put you in debt. That's their job. You go borrow money. Debt, money is created, and they charge you 29% on the money that you're borrowing. But when you put your money in the bank, they pay you less than a fraction of a penny. So if I'm in the business, if I'm a banker, dude, a Jamie Dimon type of dude, of course I'm gonna tell you, You know what I'm saying? Hey, nah, man, don't do this. Put your money here. Let me borrow your money. Let me make money off your money. And I'm going to pay you nothing on your own money. And I'm going to put you in more debt. That's more money. By the time you get this house, by the time 30 years is done, you bought like 6 homes. When you buy a car, that's more debt. That's another 5, 6 years, 2 months. When are you done paying for that car? That's 3 cars. Money, money, money. You got to know what you're doing, man.
Yeah, and this is why they feed you Bitcoin and Ethereum so much, because they already got it, so they try to hit you with that narrative like that. Well, you know you sound like, boss. Let me show you sound like this guy right here, David Schwartz again.
But I think another big thing is I talk to a lot of banks. And one of the things that I learned from banks that I didn't really fully appreciate is that they are in fear of being disrupted by new technologies. Not necessarily blockchain. Blockchain is not that high on their radar. I mean, that's obviously probably one of the quickest rising things that they perceive. But they're also getting squeezed by correspondent banks who want, more money. They're getting squeezed by non-bank payment companies that are taking lucrative business away from them. So they realize that they need to make investments in technology, or that there needs to be a change. So we don't have to sell them on the fact that they have to do something different. We have to sell them that we're the right path. But I think
so. He said, and this is with Mason. He said the bank are fearful. They are doing for if they do not adapt and adapt. So basically, what it is, what he's saying, bro, is something that, like you just said, is that they're fearful. And then, these banks know that they gotta come up, they gotta, adapt the technology. If not, you're gonna get left behind. Why y'all think Ripple and you got the Bank of America is partnered with Ripple, man, because they knew what was going on. So this, Ball, it's funny you said that, because like I said, before I even played the clip, you were just talking about that.
Like I said, Ball, it's just one of those things where, it's just one of those things. Like, I've been around long enough to know, the writings are on the wall. They're big, bold, man. We see what's going on, man. And the only reason, like he said, whatever he just said is confirmation of what I just said. The only reason why these people are trying to adopt this whole blockchain stuff, because they don't want to be out of business.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Just like the same thing with back in the day, where from 7 to 7, I didn't even have a phone at the time, because I was a young kid. From 7 to 7, it's free minutes or whatever, and then you gotta wait, and what I'm saying. Then I guess somebody came, I don't know if it was T-Mobile, they offered the whole thing, and everybody fell in line. Everybody,
yeah. Because
if they didn't do that, they would run out of business. It's the same thing with Netflix and Blockbuster. Blockbuster ain't want to adapt. Okay, then you out of business. There's no Blockbuster no more. It's all about Netflix. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing. It's the same thing with electric cars right now. If these gas stations don't start putting these little charging ports, they're going to be out of business.
Period.
Because Walmart's taking over. It's just one of the things that you adapt or you die. That's just the way. It's just business. That's just the way it is. Okay, and that's the only reason why they trying to adopt this thing, because if they don't do it, they're going to be out of business. It's either, okay, I'm going from making a whole bunch of money from fees, or I go out of business, or I adopt this blockchain and get this and still be a competition. Yeah. Because I don't want Wells Fargo to take all the business, or Bank of America to take. No, we're going to compete. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. And that's what's going on. And they did a survey on the news saying that at least 30 to 40 people saying when they pay their car off, they go into electric car after they pay their car off. They're not getting gas car no more.
Absolutely. I'm just waiting for this crypto thing, because I know God have I already own a house, but God have this house waiting for me. And when I get my crib and I can put my little Tesla thing on the garage, I'm gonna get me an electric car, boss.
Yeah.
Who in their right mind want to pay? The other day I pumped gas, was $105, dude.
Whoa.
When I can charge my car and pay $6 overnight, come on, boss.
He's hustling backwards.
That's crazy.
Okay. We got also David Schwartz saying that anyone know where I'm at, and he put his little sign to the moon. So sometimes in the XRP community, he put like little signs and stuff. So who knows, man? Who knows what might happen? Well, let's get into it, guys. Is that I really want to show you guys, and we're gonna hear what Quincy saying first. I need y'all to pay attention to what he is saying. It's gonna be, if you don't understand, we'll break it down to you. Many boss would explain to you. But boss, this is what Quincy is going to say about XRP.
So anybody out there that's telling you they'll know where the price of XRP will go has no idea. Zero, absolutely zero clue. But I'll give you a tiny hint of an idea of what could happen. So XRP is it's a financial instrument of value. And that instrument is basically, the instrument's really liquidity between different other instruments like bonds, stocks, currencies, all the everything basically. Yeah. And the XRP is only worth the value of the things that are issued on it, because it would cost XRP to buy those things on the network and use that liquidity.
Mm-hmm. He said that XRP is only worth the value that was issued on it.
So what ends up happening here is not only do you have to issue all of the equity, but you've also got to issue all of the debt. So
you have to issue all the debt. You have to issue all the debt.
XRP is only bound by the fiscal responsibility of the people that issue assets on it, which is obviously irresponsible. So XRP could be at $100, $100,000, $1 million. It depends on how many assets you want to issue onto the network. So if you wanted to issue, $100 trillion worth of equity, cool. That's a lot of money on the network. What happens if they want to issue another $500 million worth of debt? That also adds value to the network.
So he said if you want to issue $100 trillion on the network of liquidity, you can put that on the XRP ledger. You see, so it got to be at a higher price, but I'm gonna let them keep going.
There really is a mind-blowing amount of wealth, essentially, that could basically be flowing through these networks that we can't even comprehend because of that debt question of being able to issue more and more and more value in the form of. So anybody.
So let's get into it. Now, remember that you can put debt on the XRP ledger. Let me say it again. You could put debt on the XRP ledger for a bridge currency. You see, any asset, any liquidity problem, XRP just had they just got this new liquidity hub thing that you can put liquidity. You have to understand what is going on. But let's get into the video with one of the Ripple Effect Blockchain Virtual Summits. This was back in 2018. And I got two clips I want to show you guys, starting with, let's go with 2720. Well, it's already right here, boss.
So, just a bit of history then, as you know, that the founders of the XRP Ledger gifted about 80% of the 100 billion XRP to Ripple, the company, and formed the company. The idea was, okay, you go build out the ecosystem. We've invented the tech. Now you go out and create a network, a community around it. So what Ripple has done is taken about 55 billion of the XRP that we have and put it into escrow. And the idea is, again, to provide stability of supply. So every month we have 1 billion Ripple, XRP available for us to do whatever we want with. If you don't use it, it goes to the back of the queue. It's all under a smart contract. And the idea is to say, we will dribble this out so that there is not an immediate, big overhang of XRP on the marketplace. But ultimately, all of that XRP will be owned by institutions that want to use it.
And he said that ultimately, like overall, most of the XRP is going to be owned by big institutions. You see, so you gotta understand what's going on with your XRP. He ain't say no retail or loan people.
Whether they use it for Nostro replacement or
they're going to use it for the Nostro replacement. I'm going to say this again. They're going to use it for the Nostro replacement. This is what they're trying to do.
Use as a bridge currency or potentially
for a bridge currency. I'm stopping this but y'all get this.
Potentially for other use cases. So we are certainly beginning to now look at what are the other use cases you can have for this, given the high-performing network that we have.
So let's go to this other one. Remember, for the Nostro, we'll be at 20. And this, listen to what he say, boss. And boss, I don't know if you've seen this, but this is what he said.
$27 trillion, base that is there today. So if you go by that, I'm not selling my XRP.
Like $2-3 soon.
The man said they used this thing for $27 trillion. And this was back in 2018. And boss, he just said, boss, that he's not selling his XRP. So this dude said he ain't selling XRP, boss. So you sell your XRP? You see what I'm saying? But let's get into it, boy. You might turn your light on, but we getting too dark.
Okay, okay. Hold on, boss.
Yeah, because if he
Hold on, boss. Okay.
Yeah, so guys, like I was saying, Nostro accounts. The man said he's not selling his XRP, guys. You have to understand. So I know the ball just got the flow ball. I'm just trying to break this thing down. So for you guys to understand, what you see on your, I'm sorry. Okay. Now, what you see on your screen, it is, you see right here, 27 trillion. This is the Nostro Vostro right here. Vostro account, $27 trillion. As you can see, some people don't know what that means, boss. So basically what it is, you just heard Quincy say that you can it can be used for debt, money that's laying dormant, right? Or you can put like he said, you can put debt on an XRP ledger that you can be used XRP. So we saying right now, boss, the crypto market is what is it? What's the market cap for the whole crypto space right now?
Like 900 billion.
900 billion, right? Cool. And Nostro Vostro right now is 27 trillion, possibility more that's sitting there, right? So check it. The Nostro, boss, is this. It's like these banks, guys, $27 trillion. And boss just told you that it's like 900 billion? Okay. We talk about 27 trillion. Now, boss, this is Nostro, is that you live in Africa, I live in US, but somebody in Africa want to send money to the US, right? But they have to convert that money into US dollars, right? So what they do is that they holding, these banks right now all over the world is holding other currencies, right? So they holding other currencies just in case you send something over, they can convert it to whatever currency that you're in. You see, so they holding all this money, which is $27 trillion in dormant, that they've been doing this for a long time, boss. So this is why XRP comes in and go ahead, instead of y'all holding all this money, which is 27 trillion, y'all holding this money in dormant at all these banks all over the world. That's to convert the money over to another currency. They possibly, hopefully, I believe they're going to put that $27 trillion into XRP as a bridge currency. So you won't have to, you see them, boss? You don't have to do all that converting like that. You see, all you have to do is turn that 27 trillion into XRP and send it over, and it's not going to really cost you. It's going to cost you even pennies, not even less, boss.
Yeah.
So my argument of what I'm trying to tell you guys is, if they put that $27 trillion into XRP, what you think the price of XRP got to be? because the whole crypto market is not even a trillion. The whole market. If they just put that 1 trillion and turn that Ripple trying to do, and like he just said, boss, that it's built for the Nostro account. It's 27 trillion. What y'all think XRP price got to be? And we just talk about the Nostro. We didn't even talk about it. And my point, boss, is this too. They talking about the debt. What if they put that $32 trillion in debt into XRP too? So you got 27 plus the 31 trillion. You put that. Oh my God, man.
Like you definitely most definitely got to know what you hold, and you just heard the man saying that he's not gonna sell. You know, if it really just doing what it's supposed to be doing, and that's what we always tell people, man. Yeah, I understand you want your little cash, your little USD or whatever, but don't go ahead and sell everything now because it's something that's valuable. Don't go ahead and sell something that's valuable for something that's not valuable, which is the dollar. Yeah, you need it or whatever to pay your little bills there and there, but don't go ahead and sell your whole bag. Hence why we always tell people, get you 2 bags. Get you a bag that's for sale and get you a bag that you're never going to sell and make money off the interest. That's how I'm going to do it. You see what I'm saying? Because when you hear people like, Quincy, who is a very smart guy, David, genius, and this dude, I don't know what his name is, saying that he never going to sell. So who are you to go ahead and go and do otherwise? You understand what I'm saying? So it's a lot of money to be made, man, and people don't really know what the price is going to be. It probably could be 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, or $1 million per XRP. We just know that for XRP to do what it's going to do, the price need to be at a very high price. Okay, if Bitcoin, that's proof of work. That it's just a store of value. Don't have nothing. It's slow and it's expensive. Can reach 64,000. Why wouldn't XRP surpass that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're right, boss.
You see what I'm saying?
You're right.
Ethereum is a smart contract, but with all the gas fees and stuff, to the point where they convert from proof of work to proof of stake, trying to come up with Ethereum 2.0 went as high as $4,800. XRP is way better. So why wouldn't XRP be at 5,000? Why wouldn't XRP be at 70,000? It's way better than both technologies.
Yeah.
So it all depends on what you want to do, whatever your number is. If your number is 600, 700, 800,000 and you reach that with your XRP, go in and do what you do. But I'm here not for 1 million, not for 10 million, not 400 billion. I'm here to be in a billion. I want to be, be in a billionaire board club. That's my goal. That's why I got these on, boss. I ain't playing with them.
Okay. Guys behind shades, huh? Okay. But like I say, and just to bring this point home again, you can see on the screen again, he go to Swift Network. You heard, if you're looking at our video, they're trying to compliment Swift. They're not trying to take over, but compliment Swift. And as you can see on your screen, $5 trillion per day, the Swift Network. This is back in 2018. I don't know what it is now, but $5 trillion per day on top of the $27 trillion. That's for the global, we move over. The global transfer market is $27 trillion, $2.7 quadrillion. Y'all gotta understand, people. I know if you're going a little longer, y'all gotta understand, we don't need all that. XRP, we don't need all that. You say, if we just get the Nostro, like he say, 27 trillion, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
So do your own research. I know what I'm holding. You have to know what you're holding. We here to help you. TNS Bosses Inc. We here to show you, help you, and by God's grace to keep enlighten me with this stuff that I'm getting, try to help you guys out, man. And that's all I gotta say, boss. Any last words?
Hey, it's crunch time, dude. It's crunch time. The email got to be produced. 14 days. They're gonna appeal it. Tori's gonna tell them no, and they're gonna ask permission to go and appeal it again to the second circuit court. She ain't gonna allow that. They're gonna ask for extension. They probably gonna get about a month or so. So that leads us until like late mid-August, early September-ish. a settlement going to come out. And Ripple going to pay him about $150, $200 million, the biggest lawsuit ever, in history. Ripple will get a clarity. Mid-September, late, the price goes berserk, and all of us, we become multi-billionaires, millionaires. That's my prediction, Paul.
Okay, well, I don't got nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? But like and subscribe, people. Leave a comment. I like to see you guys leave a comment. You engage. Any questions? Crypto class on crypto class on the WhatsApp app. Hey, if y'all need help, let us know, man. Don't be doing stuff you don't know.
Absolutely.
And until next time, guys. TNS Bosses Inc. We out of here.
All right, thank you for watching TNS Bosses Inc. If you like the content displayed, don't forget to tap that like and subscribe button ASAP.